the scribe Eleazar was put to death for his refusal to condescend to idol worship, even though he was given an opportunity to pretend about it. Today, 7 brothers and their mother were arrested and brought before King Antiochus Epiphanes. One after the other, they were killed before their mother. When 6 of them had gone, King Antiochus, feeling shame at the courage of the brothers, decided to lure the youngest brother with riches and political power. The craze for riches has become the bane of our youth today. Listen to our popular music. It is all about making billions, wanting to hammer, spending it on women, money fall on you, cassava fall on you, driving the latest cars, buying houses, and so on. Even amongst our Christian youths, many have sold their souls to the devil, all because of riches. Not too long ago, a lady who partook of the Big Brother show was evicted. Nigerian billionaires, the King Antiochus Epiphanes of our time, who would never spend a kobo to lift a poor soul out of poverty, were splashing money on her, donating millions just to say thank you for corrupting the minds of the young. Thank you for your indecent behavior on television. Thank you for your lack of shame and your exaltation of immorality. We need to understand that just as it happened in the time of the Maccabees, so it is happening again in our own time. When the king saw that the youngest brother was not going to bow to his offer of riches and political power, he turned to his mother, hoping she would convince him. Truly, he was right, because no child would say no to his own mother. What the king failed to realize was that this woman had brought up her children to fear God. To say that parents have no hand in the moral decadence of youth in our society today is to tell a black lie. Truly, an apple does not fall far from its tree. The mother turned to the boy, speaking in her native language, said, "Do not be afraid of this butcher. Do not be a disgrace to your brothers. Accept death." With this boost, the boy turned to King Antiochus Epiphanes and said, "What are you waiting for? Go ahead. Know it that I will never obey you." As a mother, will you be able to advise your children like this? Will you teach them not to steal? Or would you partake of their loot? Would you teach your children to dress decently? Or would you clap for them for being slave queens? Would you teach them to be content with what they have? Or would you encourage them to sell their bodies for money? Would you discipline your children? Or would you go and fight with their teacher for flogging them in school? In our gospel passage, Jesus told a parable to those who were expecting the kingdom of God to come immediately. Through this parable, Jesus teaches us that the world would end. But in the meantime, let us not forget that God has deposited in us great gifts, and we must not sit down in idleness. Rather, we must get busy using all of these talents that God has given to us to spread His kingdom here on earth.